Hi there, Wolfpack fans. I have a holiday treat for you. You get to meet the new women's soccer coach at NC State, Gary Higgins. Gary, welcome to NC State.
Thank you for having me. I'm really excited to be here in Raleigh and get started. And yeah, I just couldn't be more happy to be here.
So what is it about NC State that piqued your interest to say, you know what, that's a place I would love to coach?
Yeah, many things to be honest. So obviously from a soccer perspective, it's the best soccer conference in the country by far. And you saw that with the Final Four and the Elite Eight this year with so many ACC teams there. So that was very attractive. But obviously I've been on campus and played in the soccer stadium before, and the atmosphere and the game day atmosphere is electric. And again, that was something else that really attracted me to the position. And then NC State University and the Raleigh area, Wolfpack Nation, everything was just so attractive to me and my family, and I was just really excited to get going and experience it all firsthand.
So what is your vision for this program?
Vision is to obviously long term compete for ACC championships and most importantly, in my opinion, get to the NCAA tournament. That's the pinnacle of our sport, and I've been lucky enough to be in the NCAA tournament as a player and a coach, and there's nothing quite like it. So I just jump out of bed every morning, attack these opportunities so I can pay it forward for my players and hopefully help them get to that point where they're competing for ACC championships. And if they're doing that, they're going to be in the mix for the NCAA tournament and getting in that promised land, I call it.
So Boo Corrigan pointed out your passion and your energy. Where does that come from?
That comes from having a soccer ball at my feet before I could walk, and being from Scotland, it's obviously one of our main sports over there, and I was just around the game from as long as I can remember, and I got a soccer ball for every birthday present, every Christmas present. I went to my first professional game with my grandpa and my dad when I was 4 years old, and I just fell in love with the game.
How did you get from Scotland to the United States?
Yeah, so in 2005, so almost 20 years ago, I got offered a soccer scholarship at Lenore-Rhine University in Hickory, so North Carolina.
From Scotland to Hickory, North Carolina?
Yep, and I remember Googling it, and my mum and dad were Googling it with me. I think Google was a thing back then. And the research we'd done was Hickory was as American as apple pie. That was the thing that we found. So, yeah, definitely a culture change. But as soon as I stepped foot in North Carolina and on campus at LR, I kind of fell in love with the place and the people, most importantly. And I had a great 4 years there as a player, so much that I stayed on as a graduate assistant and got my master's. And then that's when my coaching journey started. And yeah, I'm from Scotland, but I'm definitely an adopted North Carolinian because I've been here for a long, long time, and my kids were born here, and yeah, I just love the state of North Carolina.
You were an All-American soccer player at Lenore-Rhine. What in your player DNA helps you as a coach?
Yeah, so I was quite a technical player, so I can really help the players from a development standpoint technically. I understood the game very well tactically as a player and then obviously as a coach, so I watch a lot of soccer. I watch it every day, and I watch the professional game, I watch the college game, I watch club soccer all the time. So I analyse the game from an X's and O's standpoint well, I think. But I wasn't the quickest player back in the day, we could say, so I wasn't the most athletic, so I had to be really, really good in other factors to be successful. And I think when you have to do that, your work ethic has to be good, and you have to come to practice every day ready to go, and I think that's bleeded into my coaching philosophy and my environment that I create every single day. So,
what do you love about coaching?
I love being able to pay it forward, especially in college. College athletics is such a unique environment for people, and speaking for myself, but it was probably the 4 best years of my life, and getting to play soccer with your friends every day in a really good environment. And just so many core memories with my teammates, and obviously I've been lucky enough to be around the game since as a coach, and again just trying to create that environment of where my players enjoy being around each other, enjoy being around the fans and campus, and yeah, just allowing myself to pay it forward for the players is genuinely why I do this.
What do you enjoy outside of coaching? A little rumor is you're training for a half marathon.
I'm trying to this year. Just obviously, when you were a player, it was easy to stay in shape, but now as a coach, it's not as easy. So back in the day, I didn't mind going for like longer runs. So I'm going to try a half marathon and maybe stay in shape that way. But I like to play golf. I love to play golf. I'm from Scotland, so that would definitely be my second passion. And then obviously running around after my 2 young kids is a way to try and stay in shape as well. So all those things that I like to do away from soccer.
Well, we welcome you. We welcome your wife and 2 daughters to NC State. Have you been able to work on the?
I'm trying, yes.
You got it? You got it?
And then you go from the side.
There you go. You got it. Gary Higgins, welcome to NC State, my friend.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.